Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Misha Bang. I'm so excited to officially be releasing the first video for 2025. I know it's literally almost May. That means we are in the 5th month of the year. And that's the first time I'm finally releasing content again. I know it doesn't look good, but it's been a hectic couple of months. I think more than anything on my side, I've just been trying to find the balance between being a new wife and being a mom. I recently took on a new job beginning of this month, so I'm trying to adjust. And I think now that I know what this year is doing, I know what the vibrations are, I'm ready to go back into some of the things that I love to do, and one of them is creating content. So let's get into it. Welcome back to We Need to Talk. Before we get into today's video, I wanted to talk about new developments in my life. Yes, your girl is married. Officially tied the knot. Whew. I officially tied the knot with my husband, Lungankomo, on the 21st of December. So that means we are nearing around 5 months married, 4 to 5 months married. And my goodness, it's been joyous. So in this new content here, I am looking forward to exploring more family conversations on my channel. I'm also looking forward to, really tapping into couple content from time to time. We do talk about it because he also has his own YouTube page. He's a content creator in that vicinity as well. So we talk about it a lot. We talk about what does it look like if we start to create content together, and when we know, then you'll start to see it. So for now, I will be continuing with a lot of my book reviews, but other things I really do want to bring to the channel in this new year. I want to take you into a bit more of my life, in terms of, I found that when I did content about radio and social media management, I got a lot of engagement and people asking me questions about how did I get into it, so career type of moments, and wherever I am within my career at that specific moment, that's what I'll share. Maybe I'll do a few more vlogs with my family, with myself, and my days and exciting things I get up to. And like I mentioned, some family content will be coming up in this new vlogging, or in this new content season, I'd like to call it. In this video, we are talking about Kennedy Ryan's book titled Real. This book was released in 2021. This book is one of the reasons why I love romantic novels. It's why I love romance, and it's shown me why I love Black romance specifically. I have never felt so engulfed into a story the way I felt when I was reading this book. I was in. I made a video on my TikTok while I was reading it, and I said that when I would pick up this book and I would open the pages, I would be transported into that world. Like, from the writing, Kennedy Ryan's writing is absolutely beautiful, to the stories she tells and the relevance in the stories. In this specific book, she talks about really hard subjects like grief. And in the very, very beginning, the first chapter of this book, we have Cannon, who is the main male character in the story, and he is losing his mother, and we see a moment of him and his mother going through that, and his mother was passionate about taking videos, and we see him discovering his passion for videography and all things directing through his mother, who he was documenting her final days. Can you imagine? I think at the end of that first chapter, I was like, okay, this is deep. We're dealing with grief in the first chapter. And then we get into Neva. Neva, on the other hand, is dealing with some weird family dynamics because her sister sleeps with her fiance when she's 18 years old. So she ends up leaving home and goes to live on her own and pursue her dream. But in that, she loses her family because she's far from her family. And the whole story then has these two people, Neva and Cannon, finding each other and finding love. But the love they show one another is so beautiful and so graceful and so meaningful. I love that. So this book is an office romance type, a novel. So we have Neva and we have Kenan, and they are director and actress. Neva has gotten her first big role ever, but she falls in love with the handsome dark chocolate film director who's making it big, and you know, one of those directors that any actress would want to work with. And he decides to work with her, even though you can tell in the beginning there's something he sees in her that's not just work, and there's something she sees in him, because when they first meet for the first time, or the first time he calls her, she thinks he's going to ask her out, and that's already planted that, oh, you two have something for each other. And I think that a lot of the people in the book continue to go in this way, and they start to see, oh, these two are falling in love, there's something between these two. But it's only like around halfway through the book that they start to give in to the impulse. But I think what Kennedy Ryan did was so beautiful, in that from that minute they do meet, I know they want each other, and it just starts this whole push and pull effect that they do to one another, and chemistry they have and the feelings they have for each other. I just started to feel like, why as feelings, like it felt like I was in it. Another thing that I need to give Kennedy Ryan her props for in terms of storyline was the actual movie that they were writing and the history that came from it. So in this movie that Kenan is directing, it's an autobiography about a lady called Desi, and she is apparently an icon from back in the early 1900s, and he's tracing that story. And Neva ends up playing the iconic Desi. I love the storyline. I love the history side of the book. I loved the film side. I think it really also invigorated a part of me that loves film, that loves acting, that loves entertainment and Hollywood. Loved that. I think Black Hollywood romances, I like those. I also read Seven Husbands of Evelyn, and it was also a Hollywood fiction, and I also thoroughly enjoyed that one. So all in all, I am giving this one 5 stars. This is my 5-star novel, guys. This is a 5-star. I couldn't put it down. I wanted to be in this world. I didn't want it to end. I want another one. Where do they go now? I don't know, but I just wanted another one. Well, if you are looking to get yourself a black romance, this is the one. Don't even think about anything else. On another note, thank you so much for tuning in. I am excited to be creating content again, and I hope that you will be tuned in if you're interested in books, radio, lifestyle content, vlogs, a bit of marriage content is coming soon. I hope that you will stay tuned and you will subscribe. If you haven't, like, comment, share with anyone you think would find great value in this conversation. And yeah, let's continue to grow this community. Thank you so much for tuning in to We Need to Talk. I'm Mihle Bangs, and I'll see you on the next one.